In this video, we're going to be breaking down Lifeline's airdrops and seeing if we can get any conclusive information after looting 100 care packages. I wanted to get an estimate of what you can expect from Lifeline's airdrops and try to determine a drop percentage for each item. Before starting this, I tried contacting some developers looking for these numbers but didn't get a response, so I tried my best to get very rough estimations of drop rates. We won't be able to get the exact drop rate percentage by only looting 100 Lifeline drops, but I believe it should be close enough. Let's get started. After looting 100 Lifeline drops, we're able to break down these numbers and assign a rough estimate on all the dropped items. Before we begin with the numbers though, there is a common misconception that the Lifeline drops are able to spawn in Mastiffs and Krabers. This is just false. After looting 100 Lifeline drops, I wasn't able to find a legendary weapon one time. But now that we cleared that up, let's begin with the healing items. One thing I started to notice rather quickly is that you are guaranteed either shield cells or syringes with your Lifeline drop. According to these numbers, I think it's pretty safe to say that around 80 to 90% of the time you will get shield cells, and the other 10 to 20% of the time you will get syringes. I have yet to see a Lifeline drop that has dropped with both of these. Also, 10 of the 100 Lifeline drops contain a Phoenix kit. Next up, we got the gear. The most popular gear type by a small margin were the purple knockdown shields, being found in 41 of the 100 Lifeline drops, but being closely followed up by purple helmets and purple armor, then getting a little bit more rare with purple backpacks being found in only 8 of the 100 Lifeline drops. Next, we'll talk about the scopes. The only information that I can make of this is that the developers made the digital threat scopes a bit more rare to find in the drops, and that makes perfect sense to me. What surprised me a little bit was only being able to find 2 1x digital threat scopes. I didn't think they would be that rare, or maybe we just got unlucky with these Lifeline drops. Lastly, we'll cover the rest of the attachments. No big surprises here, other than the turbocharger being treated like a legendary attachment. But apart from that, it's interesting to see the attachments be about 4 times as rare as purple gear pieces, excluding the backpack of course, that has similar drop rates to these purple attachments. Now that we have all the numbers, let's talk about Lifeline's ultimate a bit more. Lifeline has the longest ultimate charge time in the game, clocking in at 360 seconds or 6 minutes, not even including the 15-second landing time for the drops. Make sure you are taking advantage of the ultimate accelerants as much as possible. All the memes you see of Lifeline eating up all those accelerants may be trying to hint at this. But also, be sure to hook up your Lifeline with the gold helmet, as both the purple and gold helmet block the same percentage of headshot damage, but Lifeline is able to use the fast charge perk to drop loot more frequently. Be careful when dropping your Lifeline ultimate though, as it leaves a thick cloud of smoke and has a very loud dropping noise that alerts anybody within a sizable distance of you. This can also easily be used to lure enemies towards you. You can be killed by Lifeline's care package if you're running under it or performing an execution while it lands on you, but if you're simply standing still, it'll push you aside. And don't forget, you can use Lifeline's drop as cover, as it acts just like a big rock. It can be used to extend an already existing cover like rocks or trees. That's going to be it for this video. I am currently working on getting the data so I can make a video on normal airdrops, their item drop rates, and any other bit of information I can find on them to help you guys out. So expect that video in a few days. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. Thanks for watching, guys.